You see that little animation? Yeah, that's right. I can do that. Anyways, we're here for another art video, because what else would we be here for? So, today we're gonna run it back. Walk with me, walk with me. Today we are gonna run it back and draw fan art for some more small Minecraft creators. I already have all 3 pieces done, and I can say that this time there's some, diversity. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Be sure to go check out all of these people in the description below as well. Alright, gentlemen. Let's do this again. This lady, Lady Elise. Yeah, she's at 5K. Yeah, she has a dedicated little fan base already. I just want to draw her fan art because I think she's fucking awesome. She is a grandma that plays Minecraft. Oh, happy day for playing Minecraft. Oh my god, she's so sick. Let's,
Hi, this is Lady Elise playing Minecraft. I'm on the family server again today. Channel is monetized. I couldn't believe it.
Congratulations!
So now I gotta figure stuff out on how to set that all up.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Go check her out. Go check her out. We're gonna make some art for her. I don't know why, for her piece in particular, I just really wanted to draw a full body. I did no background, but honestly, with the detail I put into everything else, I think that's fine. We're gonna have to bear with my anatomy for a little bit here. I don't know why I am accustomed to drawing freakishly long limbs, but it is a trait of my art at this point. Oh yeah, looking at her bangs here, her skin has very scene kid hair, but her actual bangs are like cute, so I wanted to incorporate that and make them a little blunter. Leading into the longer bits of her hair, she wears braids in all of her videos, so I figured it'd be just fun to include braids. I can't draw braids, but but we can pretend. I did take some creative liberty over the skin as well, just to fit the vibes that I was feeling in my head at the moment. There's no rhyme or reason for anything I did, but I think it looks alright. I hope it turned out okay. And then we have another detail that wasn't on the skin. I just wanted to include her glasses. I never know what I'm doing when it comes to blurring the line between persona and the actual person. But I think it turned out alright. I am genuinely hoping you like this if she does see this video, just because I have been watching her for a couple months now, and it's like, I just think the videos are super wholesome, man. I think they're awesome. I love tuning in every so often. And you can kind of see here, I don't take the lazy nor the convenient route to coloring. I do everything with the fill tool, not the fill tool, but the clip fill tool. The lasso, if you will. It's so annoying, but whatever. And then after we get through and add some of this multiplier layer here, you can kind of see that I'm already drawing on top of things, and that's because at this point I merge all of my layers. We don't fuck with line art anymore, we just draw on top of it and we pray. And that is just my general stance on art in general. Despite all of my aforementioned struggles, I do really like how the rendering turned out on this piece. This is typically the style I'd say I kinda do my commissions in, so it's nice to know I still have it after not drawing for so long. And here we have the finished piece. As always, she will be linked down below, so feel free to go check out her channel. The second person I have today is this fella right here.
Buddy, It's a whole nother week, a whole nother survival episode, man.
I really like the
I'm super
energy
stoked.
here.
This is gonna be a fun episode because it's gonna be a little bit laid back, a little bit more chill,
And
a
his
little
skin
less,
is just really
grand
goofy.
scale. Let me get out of this funky.
Here we are. I was able to find it because you died in one of your videos. Depeche Chode. That's. Sorry, I shouldn't be bringing up your dark past. That's just kind of funny. All right. Disclaimer for this speed paint. As we watch it, I might have forgotten that there's a difference between ogres and goblins. In my mind, they're both green, so I didn't really think about it too much. So you're just a little bit buff here. I'm sure that's real. I'm completely positive that he is this jacked in person. Just an artistic rendition, I guess. And also, at no point of this drawing was I happy with my anatomy. So there's a lot of redrawing, but it all ends up looking the same in the end, and I think that's beautiful. As for this slime, I don't know if you have any connection to slimes. I just knew you were in a swamp. Which, honestly, that kind of fueled the ogre allegations in my head. Even though Goblin is your name and your brand name. But, slight overview. In the beginning, these, cubes here, all these squares, they were supposed to be, like, stuff that were used in your build. But that got a little lost in translation at some point, so I don't think all of these are actually in your build at all, but the thought was there originally. Off topic, but drawing this really made me want to bring back that one art style where they still looked like blocks. How do I describe this? I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but it was big in like the 2000s. People loved drawing Minecraft YouTubers as their Minecraft avatar, as blocks, or blocky. You know, I'll put some on the screen. I'm embarrassing myself if I ramble more. Also, feel free in the comments. Let me know if I should shut the fuck up and stop talking over the drawings. I know some people, like, enjoy speed paints properly. I gotta fill the silence, you know? As we inch our way into the shading process, I am fairly happy with how the rendering came out on this one. I feel like I got the vibe I was going for, and I didn't have to high effort it, at least. How are the blocks on his back? Good question. Don't read into it, because I don't have an answer. You can kind of see how I darken the background here, even though I'm highlighting still. That is because I'm trying to start paying more attention to values in my art, which a lot of people do by making the piece black and white so you can tell what's dark, what stands out, to make it a bit more of a 3D image. I hate doing it, but I need to start, so we're trying our best. And that being said, here is the finished piece. Once again, go check out Goblin Core Media in the description below. I didn't have any other ideas, so I have to genuinely find some small YouTubers. Oh my god, this guy genuinely, when I first watched him, he had like 200 subscribers, and now he's like... My evidence, everything I'm saying is real, because... See? I drew fan art. This is the evidence that I've done this before.
Listen, I love almost everything about Minecraft, but there's one thing I never really enjoy, and that is so much. I think I'm going a little bit crazy from this. What do you think?
It's with Epic Day Pass. Build a website you love.
Free me!
With Wix.
Free me!
For your words.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun doing all the details on this build. And then farm area, But then as we go through this village,
the
which I want to
Industrial
transform
Revolution
into a town, as we come through this village to kind of come into a more industrial factory area.
That's
and
sick.
as we go through the paths,
That's
would
sick.
change from that dirt path
That's
to maybe
so
a more blocks. Then 3
Okay, no,
blocks
this guy's
long,
like genuinely
then 4
underrated. Let me
blocks,
subscribe.
And then at the bottom.
Okay, so what you're about to see here, I'm going extra fast. I draw this drawing, I finish it, I fucking hate it. So we start another one. I kinda struggled with what I wanted to draw at first, because I knew I wanted your fucking tree. Your tree was great, I wanted to draw some nature. That was a solid, that was staying. Could not figure out what I wanted to do with you, however. So first, you read a book, and I got a little nihilistic about the Industrial Revolution. So you're gonna see some little bit of smoke in the sky here. For some reason, I was really worried this would come off as a critique of you. No, this is an appreciation for the Industrial Revolution. One of the things of all time that men did. But at some point, I got lost in the sauce of world building, and I didn't like how dark it turned out. Your actual Minecraft world, despite the industry happening, is not that gloomy. It's not that, like, polluted. Yet. You can change that, though. But for now, we want to keep things somewhat realistic. And the final straw for me was this tree. I didn't like how anything was turning out. So you can kind of see I full-on delete everything. We did not save it, so it's not real anymore. Now we enter Act 3. Don't ask about Act 2. In which I just try-hard this tree for a little bit. And you know what? As someone who doesn't fuck around with nature that much, haven't touched grass in a little while, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's a little more on the, not cartoony, but almost like the indie game side of things. Though I might just be, like, boosting my own ego here. I'm kinda hiding behind the excuse of you saying this was, like, the best tree you ever built. For why I focused so much on this tree. Because the whole piece centers around this tree. Your actual avatar in this drawing is, like, 2 pixels tall, maybe. But I love it. I think it's a cute little scene. I hope you enjoy it as well. And of course, we cannot forget about the Industrial Revolution. It's just a little more PG, a little cuter this time around. It's not fully destroying everything, so it's not as serious, you know? At some point, I get frustrated with how the anatomy works out, so I just sketch you in another tab and paste you in here. And it looks alright. It turned out okay. Super tiny, but clearly I'm here for the tree, so that's the real fan. That's what the fan art's for. And as I finish this up here, just a reminder, this is all jokes. You are an incredible Minecraft YouTuber. Here's the finished piece. As we close the video up, again, thank you everyone for watching and participating. I have a quick proposal. Not for anyone, but for you, the audience. I propose that you should all leave your Minecraft usernames in the comments below. And maybe next time you'll see yourself in this video. Anyways, bye!